Things in the book, but the thing that surprised me the most, that I actually had to reread it because I said, is this true?
Right.
Was that in 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives.
Yes.
It was not a divorce on paper,
Right.
but it was a divorce. So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now,
Yes.
y'all have been apart.
Yeah.
But in public, the couple, who married in 1997, denied the gossip about their marriage. Over the next several years, Jada and Will kept up the appearance of a committed married couple.
So why do that? Like, what was the reason?
I think just not being ready yet. Still trying to figure out between the two of us how to be in partnership, right? And in regards to how do we present that to people, you know? And we hadn't figured that out.
During our walk in Baltimore, Jada reflected on their breakup.
Why did the relationship fracture?
Oh, well, why it fractured, that's a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I think by the time we got to 2016, we were just exhausted with trying. We were both kind of still stuck in our fantasy of what we thought the other person should be.
Jada says she considered a legal divorce, but could never go through with it.
I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. We will work through whatever. And I just haven't been able to break that promise.
But you still live separately.
We live separately.
What's up, everybody? It's Clarissa J back with another video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to get notified of when I drop more videos. Now, let's get into the topic at hand. So, Jada Pinkett Smith is dropping a book. It's called Worthy. And in the book, you know, I guess she's doing like a press run and all that. You know, people do book tours and they go on the news and all that stuff. So she was interviewing, I believe, on Good Morning America, if I'm not mistaken. And, you know, she was talking about in the book that her and Will have been separated since 2016. Now, 2016, that's like 7 years, my guy. Now, listen. Okay. Okay, first of all, I want to say that, you know, I don't know when it became a thing to hate on Jada. You know, I feel like there was a point that we all loved Jada. I don't know what happened, you know, set it off, low down dirty shame, Jason's lyric. What happened in the process? I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know when it came about. I don't know when it became a thing to hate Jada, but I feel like it's kind of crazy. I feel like when the whole August Alsina thing happened, I feel like that's when it maybe started, you know, but I feel like the hate is a little bit unnecessary and unwarranted, because let's be clear, because her and Will have both spoken on this. She was not the only one that cheated, okay? Will cheated too. But, you know, I feel like motherfuckers hate women, and I hate to even pull that card, but I hate to pull the woman and the black woman card, but I feel like there's no other reason, like, because there's nothing else that I'm seeing unless I'm missing something. But she wasn't the only one who cheated. Will cheated too. Let's make that clear. And from what they're saying, well, from what she's saying, and Will hasn't, you know, disputed it, so I'm assuming it's true. So if they've been separated all this time, then technically she didn't cheat. But But I feel like no, now that she has said that, I feel like there's still hate for her, and I'm confused on that. Why? Why is there so much like hatred towards her? I really don't understand it. Like, cause let's understand this, okay? If they're separated, right? Technically, she's free to do her own thing. He's free to do his own thing. Only difference is her discrepancies or affairs or whatever were made public because August Alsina wanted to be, yapping at the mouth. Okay. So I'm confused here. They were both free to do what they wanted. It's just her shit was made public, But also, like, I'm really confused. Like, I feel like I thought we liked Jada. Like, what happened? Like, Menace to Society, Jason's Lyric, A Low Down Dirty Shame, like, Nutty Professor, Set It Off, like, Kingdom Come. Like, like, I'm really trying to understand, like, how did the hatred come about? Like, she was even in Madagascar. Like, where did the hatred come from? Like, Girls Trip. I feel like even in Girls Trip, we was fucking with her, and that was 2017. So where did this Jada hate train come from? I'm so lost. Like, are y'all mad about the August Alsina thing? Because technically, if they're separated, then it's like she's technically free to do what she wants, even though they're still married. But it's like if she's free to do what she wants, then so is Will. And again, she ain't the only one who did things. He did too, but it's like everybody's ignoring that part. So again, I hate to pull the woman and black woman card, but it's like, it's looking that way. Like, it's looking that way. Like, and I feel like there's been a lot of allegations with Will cheating. There was allegations with, I believe, him and Margot Robbie. And y'all still love this nigga. Like, there's no hate train for Will. And I believe that wasn't even the only cheating rumor on Will's name. So Jada gets one. Y'all allow Will more than one, and y'all still fucking with him. Like, I'm lost. So again, I hate to pull the cards, but it's like, that's what it's looking like. Okay, but I'm just lost. Like, I don't understand it, like, but back away from the Jada hate train that came out of nowhere. But okay, so Will and Jada, right? I feel like I've been hearing rumors about their relationship ever since I could remember. Like, going back, like, there was rumors that they were into Scientology. There was rumors that they were swingers. There was rumors that they were divorced. Now, the divorce rumors might have been a little true because they saying they're separated for like 7 years. She said since 2016, so that might have been a little true. Now, the Scientology rumors, they kind of dispelled that on the Red Table Talk. Is what it is. We don't necessarily know if any of this is true, to be honest. Okay, but I just feel like we've always been hearing rumors, and I feel like at a certain point, this is kind of getting a little like, all right, whatever. Like, it gets kind of annoying at that point, especially because back then they weren't really saying anything. I feel like when Jada did the whole Red Table Talk thing, that was, she was able to address some of those rumors, her and Will, and kind of clear some of those rumors up. And I feel like, because a lot of people are saying, well, why don't they just get divorced? And, if they don't feel like that's what they want to do, then that's not what they're going to do, like. And I feel like, again, even though I said I was going to back away from the Jada hate train, I feel like people are putting all of this shit on Jada. Like, why don't she just sign the divorce papers? But it's like, Will has a choice in this shit too. Like, it takes two people to make a relationship, to make a marriage. Like, he clearly don't want out of it either. Like, and people are trying to, just put everything on her. It's like, he clearly supports her book. He knows what she wrote in the book. She decided to put their separation in her book. Will came out with a book too, I think, not too long ago. I don't think he mentioned the separation, but she decided to. And he clearly was okay with that. Like, it's just, that's what it is. Like, what they choose to do with their relationship, that's their decision. That's on them. Like, and maybe they just feel like, maybe they're hoping that, maybe they'll get that spark back again, even though 7 years is a long time to be separated, but who knows? Maybe it could work. When she was talking, to the people, she was saying, that, she felt like they just got tired of trying, it was getting exhausting and stuff like that. And she said it was like a numerous amount of things that were, that caused the separation. And she also said that she felt like they were still kind of holding on to like the expectation or the fantasy of who they were supposed to be or something like that. And they've been married a long time. Like, they're not gonna be the same people that they were then, And when you've been married that long, you have to be able, the marriage has to be able to adjust and change and grow and adapt to, the people that you become or change or evolve or go into. Like, as the people evolve, the marriage has to evolve too. So I just feel like, maybe that's what happened, it didn't evolve and they were trying to work it out, but it didn't exactly. But to me, it seems like they still have like a good rapport. They still support each other. They have businesses together, But I have to say though, y'all been keeping up good appearances, okay? Y'all are actors for real. Like, y'all are actors on and off screen. But I have to say, when that whole August Alsina thing happened, why didn't y'all just admit the separation then? Like, it would have just made more sense then instead of now. Like, I mean, I get it, put the book out, do what you do, make the money, but like, but I feel like you could have still did it, like, could have waited a bit, just been silent, never said nothing, then come out with it and address all of that entanglement shit. Maybe, I don't know, but I feel like when all that August Alsina thing happened, I feel like y'all should have just mentioned it then and there, because it would have made more sense. Like, it just, but she came out with a book and to basically tell her side of the story, because I feel like, again, she's been getting a lot of judgment and criticism and hate. So, she probably just feels like she needs to, tell her side of things and, but it's crazy though. Like, 7 years since 2016. Like, bro, y'all really been holding that together. And it's like, I don't know if the rest of, the family knew, like, her mom and, their kids. I don't know if any of them knew, but if they did, then y'all are all A+ actors. I am not gonna hold you. Like, y'all are some A+ actors, bro. Give y'all all the Oscars, bro. I know Will just won one, but shit, give it to all y'all niggas, cause that's crazy. Like, y'all really kept up appearances, and if they were in on it too, that is one hell of y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all marriage might not work out, but as a family, y'all are tight knit. Y'all are all on one accord. I will give y'all that. Okay, but that's crazy. Like, I just feel like they should have admitted it then. It would have saved a whole lot of shit. But I'm still confused on where the Jada hate train came from, and I feel like if this was Will that came out with this, like, you know, saying that they've been separated since 2016, I feel like this would be a whole lot different. Like, and I feel like she's been getting a lot of hate because of the, you know, the whole Tupac thing as well. And it's like they were close friends. Like, she knew Tupac before the fame and all of that. Like, let it go, people. Like, you know, like, because it's like, unless you've lost a close friend like that, you're not gonna understand how it feels, you know. But especially somebody like Pac, like, you gotta imagine, like, the way we think of Pac, you gotta imagine how it feels for people that actually know him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people should just, you know, let that go. Like, it's like Pac ain't even here no more. Like, y'all trying to make it seem like she's like in love with him or some shit, or they was like together and intimately. It's just like, I feel like y'all should just leave that alone. Like, because Pac never admitted to that, neither did she. And it's like, he ain't even here no more. It really don't even matter. But again, if that's a close friend of hers, of course she gonna feel whatever way she feeling. And if Will ain't never feel no way about it for real, ain't even no point to talk about it. Like, you know? But yeah, I just don't understand where all this Jada hate came from. Like, it's just, I feel like everybody just decided to pick a side and they all just went with attacking Jada. Like, she was the only one who did shit. And that's clear. Like, they've talked about their marital, yeah, I cannot speak. Like, bro, marital issues. Okay, they've talked about their issues and, you know, talk about how, you know, they had their issues where they had to be, you know, distance themselves from each other and stuff like that. And again, she ain't the only one who did things. Will did things too. Like, it's not, it takes two to tango. Like, bro, like, bro, it's not gonna be just one. Usually when shit goes on, two people, you know, two people in a relationship, two people in a marriage. Like, you know, it's not just a one-sided thing. Like, she did some things, he did some things. This is what it is. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's their relationship. If they wanna, you know, decide to stay married to each other, then let them do that. Cause who knows? What if they end up working it out? You know? What if they get that spark back? You never know. Like, cause they seem to still have like a good friendship, which I think is dope. You know, so you never know. That friendship could go and turn into back to how they were, you know? You never know. And it's like, if they get divorced, it's like, it'll be kind of be for nothing. But, you know, I feel like they've talked about it on Red Table Talk. I think they said they feel like, you know, they're soulmates in some type of way, you know? So maybe, you know, you never know. Maybe they're hoping for that back. But again, it's their relationship. I find it crazy, you know, 7 years to be separated, but, you know, it is what it is. It happens. Things like that happen when you've been together for that long. So I wanted to edit this in the video real quick, but, you know, Jada talked about, you know, making a promise, you know, that they were going to work out whatever, you know, they were dealing with, you know. And I find it also crazy because, you know, I was talking about the whole Jada hate train, but I find it crazy how people, mostly men, talk about how, you know, women used to be back in the day and how they would stick it out and marriages lasted longer and all this type of stuff. And here you have Jada doing that, even though this shit is not working out. They exhausted with trying and all this and that. And she's actually trying to hold on to the marriage. And people are calling her narcissist and all this and that. Like, it's crazy. Like, I find it crazy. Like, y'all gotta pick a side, bro. Because I really don't even understand where all this shit is even coming from. And again, like I said, it takes two. It ain't just her. Will in this shit too. Okay? It ain't like she forcing that nigga to be in this shit, okay? So let's stop that. But, you know, and a lot of people are saying, you know, Will slap Chris Rock for, you know, a woman that's not even his because, you know, they're separated. But at the end of the day, that's still his wife. And that's still the mother of his kids. So even if they weren't together and they were divorced or some shit, because he does have another child that's with another woman, Cherie, you know, Trey, his mom. And I'm sure he wouldn't let nobody disrespect her either. But it's like, of course he's gonna defend her. That's the mother of his kids. Like, either way it goes. Like, that's just not some shit you do. Like, you're not supposed to allow nobody to disrespect the person that you with, you know? But yeah, I just wanted to add that in real quick because I find it funny how a lot of people are always talking about that, you know, like marriages don't last and women ain't the same. They don't be sticking it out and this and that. And here you have somebody actually doing that, and y'all are hating on her. I don't know, man. Damned if you do, damned if you don't, bro. Like, they gonna hate regardless. That's clear. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. I wanted to add that in there real quick. Let me know what you guys think about this. You guys think they should get, you know, divorced? You guys think, you know, Jada's to blame, Will's to blame? You think they're both to blame? You know, me personally, I feel like it takes two. But, you know, but let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to get notified of when I drop more videos. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.